Free the political prisoners. Put Pelosi, Kodak Black and Weezy. And now pray. Made us a divided nation. I need a vet. Free the political prisoners. Put Pelosi in prison. All my Latinos for Trump going crazy. You got a fast car, and I wanna take it to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, and I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just to cross the border and into the city. And you and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. He live with a bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. So mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's gotta take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast way, still gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live or die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt I had a feeling that had a feeling I could be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. So I work in the market as a you'll find work and I'll get promoted. And we'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house, live in the suburbs. I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I'd go home. And I could be someone. I got a job that pays all our bills. We stay out drinking late at the bar. See more of your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me'd find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone. Decision, leave tonight or live or die this way. But I did, and it took me far away. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever. Holding tanks and almost out of gas. Lately I'd learned to hang back to good old days. I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Well,
feel it. So I asked Tommy if he could cue the song up for me, and I'm going to do it for y'all right now. And be honest, if you feel like, man, this ain't, nah, Ronja, this not, you like it, say that too. I'm ready. I had a dream that I was going to get locked up. So this is it right here. In my dream. And we shooting a video for this tomorrow. Anybody want to be in a music video, hit me up.
Everything okay?
That's my girl talking to me.
Oh.
Check. Had a dream I was tossed in a cell. Can you come talk to me right now? I ain't doing well. Keep all my secrets and promise me you won't tell. Here's my side of the story before they throw me in jail. Can you tell me you love me? I may not hear it again. I had a dream I was tossed in a cell. All I wanted was a brand new rollie. Pull up in the EQS or panorama. Outtakes back show got good ground. Occasionally gotta keep 100K on me. He ain't tryna pray on me. Wanna take me away from family. Had a dream I was tossed in a cell. I understood real love came with payments. Rather be rich, I don't care to be famous. I don't care if you don't know my name. If mama told me don't talk to strangers. Just out in this world parlaying. The government telling everybody I'm dangerous. I had a dream I was tossed in a cell. Private flights, all cash, no visa. Treat my chick too expensive pizza. Hating on me, I chase my dreams. You know better than I like sleeping. Yeah, it's like Moscow up. They wanna do me like Moscow up. I told myself when I grow up, I just wanna have money so lifestyle up. Oh God, did I mess up? Mouth tossed in a cell. That's all I got, y'all. Me if I'm okay, but I'm not, cause I'm being.
I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I feel like I'm in the twilight zone and I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I got tell me if it's just a dream. When I come home at night, I think you're real tight. Paranoid. When I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair. Cause I might open my eyes and find someone standing there. People say I'm crazy, just a little touch. But maybe showers remind me of psycho too much. That's why I always feel like somebody's playing tricks on the IRS. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel. Tell me, is it just a dream? I always feel like. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Who's playing tricks on me?
stay all day in the conspiracy and all night with me. Instead of high heels and special ops, she liked to shop for things that drop and pop, as cute as a killer can be. We took a black helicopter off to see a flying one. It's where we go to hear the aliens sing, and they sing just like this. Oh yeah, but there's more. My baby shot JFK. Oh, she's much older, but that's okay. She got this secret technique that will induce you to say, Uncle, sweet baby D. Oh, God. She's so bad. Yeah, she's a running gun right behind my back, selling arms to Iran, selling arms to Iraq. Heck, in the 80s, she was slinging crack, all in the name of liberty. It's Iran-Contra paraphernalia. But talk of secret torture prisons, or ISI connections, or how she trained the Mujahideen, she'll just bring up the fun in Area 51. It's where we go to hear the aliens. And she'll stand for it every time. I mean, every time. Ecuador, Brazil, Chile, oh, and I guess there was Iran back in '53. Oh, let me see, Guatemala, Indonesia, the Dominican Republic, Greece, Venezuela. They're all textbook examples of CIA-backed military coups. But I'm really worried about Brittany. What's going on with her? Can I get a little more coverage? Okay. Well, maybe we can get Huckabee to pray for her. Anyway. And when it comes to the attacks on the World Trade Tower, she knows I know she knows something. Because every time I ask a question, I mean, why was the collapse of that building completely omitted from the 9/11 Commission report? It seems pretty important. Suddenly there's the flash of bright white light. And then I pass out. Then I experience extreme rectum. Do you like love songs, Charlie? That's enough discomfort, thank you.
I used to have that. Yeah.
And I wake up here and the aliens sing. Well, so much for probing questions, right? Everybody sing along. I said everybody. Not really. It's really creepy when you all do that. And really, somebody should pass out the guns, too, if you don't mind. My baby is CIA. I haven't seen her since the 5th of May. Cause she got spooked, and then she ran away. Boy, I really miss her chicken salad. Look! Oh, there she is!
All right, so I just wanted to talk a little bit before I read the roll call about some information. There is a channel called a Discord channel called J6 Resource Hub, And it's a Canopy channel. It has a ton of information for all the different links that are associated with the J6 movement and in the J6 community, as well as links to the live streams. A lot of our live chat members are very dedicated, and they may not be able to, but they're always working diligently in the background. I just want to say thank you to you guys who are always working so diligently to provide the resources to get people educated about what really happened on January 6th and how you can help. So thank you to Deb and so many others out there. And I'm going to do the roll call. For those lives lost on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and on the next day, Officer Brian Sicknick, rest in peace. Rest in peace. For those detained, John Andrews, Daniel Ball, Thomas Ballard, Roger Bow, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Matthew Bledsoe, Kenneth Bonowitz, Brandon Bradshaw, Nicholas Brockoff, Larry Brock, Antoine Bronack, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Alan Byerly, Daniel, Matthew Caspel, William Cressman, Eric Christie, Nolan Cook, Mason Corson, Nicholas DiCarlo, David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Charles Donahoe, Israel Easterday, Robert Fairchild, Troy Faulkner, Brandon Fellows, Kyle Fitzsimmons, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Gieswein, Daniel Goodwin, James Grant, Matthew Green, Timothy Hale, Kenneth Harrelson, Joshua Haynes, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Andrew Hernandez, Eric Herrera, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Douglas Jensen, Julian Qatar, Matthew Kroll, Jacob Lang. You can move it all together, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Nicholas Langaren, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Cody Matisse, James Malt, Christopher Maurer, Mark McCoffey, James McGrew, David McCoffle, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McKellop, Kelly Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Ronnie Millstreet, Garrett Miller, Hector Mink, Robert Dennis, Robert Morse, Christopher Moynihan, Jonathan Munifo, Marshall Neef, Daryl Neely, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Michael Perkins, Dominic Pizzola, Mark Ponder, Christine Priola, Sable, Ryan Samsel, Robert Sanford, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Troy Sargent, Peter Schwartz, Christian, John Strand, Bart Shively, Jeffrey Sills, Glenn Simon, Charles Smith, Tommy Smith, George Tenney, Devlis Thompson, Dustin Thompson, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Thomas Webster, Jack Witten, Anthony Williams, Gregory Nix, John Wright, Vincent Gillespie, Logan Barnhart, Josiah James Robertson, David Price, Luke Bender, Deborah Sandoval, Thomas Hammer, Pauline Bauer, Joshua Black, Michael Pomeroy, Catherine Morrison, Tommy Allen, Michael Roche, Richard Harris, Joshua Lawler, Justin Adams, Grayson Sherrill, Howard Adams, Lloyd Cruz, Suicide, Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, and Mark Ungst, rest in peace. Let's say her name. Ashley Babbitt, Ashley Babbitt, Ashley Babbitt, Ashley Babbitt.
the swamp, America, the I was at the Capitol witness hating their eyes. I stood on them battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Toasted with them patriots, they had tears in their eyes. They trying to steal our pride, boy. Yeah, you know we outside. They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. I done seen them barricades open and people jumping. I done seen the media police walking right in. They gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776, boy, you know we rocking out. People judge me, they been shooting, they been rioting for hundreds of days. Patriots, you in prayer. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know your soul's in the air. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know true patriots can. Left your blood up on the battlegrounds like this is fair. Oh, at least we making history. Never forget what they did to me. Boy, you know I bounce back on them, won't even say names. They tryna ban me, yeah. I'll make a new page. Too great in the swamp, America, that's why we love them. We the people gotta say, you know we did the same. Ashley Babbitt was a victim. I'm screaming USA, free the real Jan Sixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force you know we about to run it back, nothing will stop us. We about to get it right. They can try and try, but the storm is here from dark to light. Never feel your pain, but just know your daughter's life won't be taken in vain. Shout out Sarah McAfee, yeah, I'm sending you strength. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream won't cover it, they all just too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, the agenda they pitching. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt.
Barbed wire. I got a coat with sleep for a necktie. A brand new house all over the side. And it's made out of rattlesnake hide. Got a brand new chin that never built on top. And it's made out of human skull. Come on, take a little walk with me, baby, and tell me who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? I got a tombstone and a graveyard mind. I'm just 42 and I don't mind dying. Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? And I was talking to Cow Blue. Down the alleyway, I swagging through. Lit off all fans, some out of dream. You should have heard just what I seen. Graveyard man. Just 22, baby, I don't mind dying. Snakeskin shoes, baby, put them on your feet. Got the good time music with the funk in the beat. Yeah, who do you love? Who do you love? I walk 47 miles of barbed wire. I got house on the roadside, there's a bed at a rattlesnake hide. Got a rainy chin, I'm on a little top, and there's a bed out of human skull. Come on, take a little walk with me, child. Tell me who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Who do you love?
Asshole. Me and mine, we gon' make it through them dark days. So take your ass on back down to Parkways before you end up in the deep end where them hungry ass sharks stay. We go hard all day. Find out, come and get it. We ain't going nowhere. But I'm about to go swimming. These days, my guns stay loaded. My family's a little more close. Sometimes we're barely floating.
better give them hell, but live and tell. Let's write another chapter. We just want our country back, and we gon' get what we after. In them pastures, in them fields, we the ones that keep it real. You come snooping around here, that'll probably get you killed. Cold steel under cold skies, a rebel soul from the old times, like Jesse James and those guys. I'm watching you with both eyes. I ain't telling no lies. If you wanna come and get it, backwoods country living, shotguns and ammunition, whiskey drinking, steady sipping, saying to hell with the system. I've been living at the bottom, so I'm about to go swimming. Y'all can hate it or you can love it, but I promise. They told them we coming, so y'all better get to running, but don't head for them hills. That's where the hell we live around here.
My family's a little more close. Sometimes we're barely floating, so please don't rock this boat. But if we tip on over, sink down to the bottom, we can breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long, we can breathe underwater. Tell them to breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long, we can breathe underwater. Breathe underwater. So tell them to breathe.
Well, I got a little game called 5-card draw. They take it serious in Arkansas. You can make a little money wagering on cards. You can't get to heaven living this hard. Deliver me from my sorrow and shame. Release me from my burden and pain. It's the one-eyed jack, the suicide king. It's the spades and 2 black queens. Ever draw to an inside straight. I feel the tears knocking at the gate. Deliver me from my sorrow and shame. Release me. Oh, blackbird, blackbird, fly away home. Say a prayer over St. John's bones. Tell the gamblers they're gonna die alone. Blackbird, blackbird, fly away home. Blackbird, blackbird, come back again. Don't tell mama where I've been. Going to the river, I'm gonna jump in. Blackbird, blackbird, come back again. Read 'em and weep, this hand can't lose. Somebody said it ain't good enough. That don't beat a Mississippi flood. Listen, that's better, will you tell me again? What's the Mississippi flood and how to keep that hand? He said they're gonna ask questions in the graveyard. It's a small revolver and then it's 5 cards. Deliver me from my sorrow and shame. Release me from my burden and pain. Oh, blackbird, blackbird, fly away home. Say a prayer over St. John's home. Tell the gamblers they're gonna die alone. Blackbird, blackbird, fly away home. Blackbird, blackbird, come back again. Don't tell mama where I've been. Going to the river, I'm gonna jump in. Blackbird.
So while we have a few minutes, because we're not getting any phone calls for some reason or another, and I guess they're saying the weather is the reason why guys can't call out from the jail. They can get on their tablets and they can use the internet, but the phones don't work when there's a couple drops of water coming out of the sky. Only until about 9:15, but you know, while we're here, just biding our time, I just wanted to talk about how easy it is to get involved. And Roy was already starting to get semi-involved, and he is from Central Pennsylvania. And I talked to him and told him, you know, I'm going to be coming up to Lewisburg. I'm going to start a vigil up there. If you want to join me, that would be super awesome. And close, quick family. That's how we do here in the J6 community. And those patriots are carrying on the J6 vigil there in Lewisburg. As well, you know, the same thing we did in Northern Neck with the Northern Neck Patriots and Tom Jeffries and John Haynes. And so it really is very easy to get involved. And you can start a vigil in your own town. There's federal facilities all over the country. And, you know, there doesn't necessarily have to even be an issue and take actionable steps to move it forward, because we need to do something about it. And I don't think that, you know, ever there's been a time where there's been a platform willing to speak on the justice system being so broken the way we are willing to speak about it. And we do have the platform, and we make some actionable changes so that not just our guys, but all inmates are treated humanely, because that is the American way. I mean, we just don't treat people like that. So, Roy, do you have a few words to say about all that?
I would just like to add to what Tammy said. If you are watching this live stream, if you are present right now, you obviously care about our nation. You care for our communities. You care for your families. You care for your state. You care for this country, our culture, to be restored to truth, integrity, justice, and righteousness. You care. And it's in your heart. And that's a gift that God has given you, because not everyone does. And I challenge you, if you do have that care, that you know, everybody, the hardest part is beginning. I remember, it's back in September, I came down here the first time. The vigil I heard about it on a podcast. I care about these J6ers. What can I do? I'm just going to come down here one night. And so it's a long story. But I was deeply moved and challenged, met some of these guys. Then got busy with other stuff. And in February, I met having a vigil in my backyard. So how could I not join it? And it can be the same with all of you. Many of you are already involved, I'm sure. But if you care, proceed, and He will guide you. They need your care. Their families need your love. We are called to love and to serve one another. So, yeah, this was a great idea. When Tammy came over and said, hey, we got to talk about how you got started. And my story can be the same as anyone else's. And we always ask God, what can I do more? How can I honor you more, Lord, by standing up for what's right? Okay.
Thank you, Roy.
Thank you, Roy. And, you know, a lot of these guys here in D.C., everybody, they all enjoy your letters, and it means so much to them. But I also implore you, a lot of these guys, once they get sentenced and they go away from D.C., they go to their BOP, their home site, and then they're alone. And so they're very isolated once again. And, these guys have each other in here, and I'm not going to say that that's all they need, because it's not. They also need community and compassion and communion. But a lot of the guys that are now serving their sentences are... Pick a gal in your home state, or, your favorite state, or whatever you have to do, spin the globe around, close your eye and put your finger on the map. I don't care. You know, but write them a letter, drop them out a few lines. It doesn't take much.
Don't forget about their commissary, which all of them have. Right.
Yeah, you know, and they, you know, that's another thing. Thank you, Tom. They are kind of forgotten about, and these guys do still need help with their commissaries. I don't know if any of y'all really know this, but in the BOP it costs $300 a month before they ever see any of their commissary money, phone money, whatever. I don't know if they have tablets in different locations at different BOP facilities, but it first costs you $300 a month. Then you can start paying for things like soap, soup, you know, towels, phone calls, stamps, etc. So it's very costly to have a prisoner that you care about and that you support, so that are no longer here. Yes, Jerry?
Where does the first $300 go?
It goes to the federal government for them to house our inmates. Yeah, and it pays for the soy boy food that they get and absolutely no vegetable. So let me correct myself, because that's really at these county jails. In the BOP, in the actual BOP facilities, they get real food, they get vegetables, they get fruit, they get to go outside. They actually have a much better life once they get to the BOP. Being locked up in these county facilities, these facilities are made for transient care. They're made for people that are going to be in and out of jail in just a couple of days. They're not made for guys that are in here for 2 years plus. So. Any BOP is like that.
The federal prisons.
Bureau of Prisons, Federal Bureau of Prisons. Yeah, so it's much better once they get, you know, while they're here in these transient places. Life is terrible for them. I'm just going to admit it. It's very terrible. It's easy for them to become very depressed. I know that Brian is having a hard time right now, so if y'all can just pray for him. And we'll get through this.
Onward, Christian soldier. You wear the armor of God now. Armor of God now. You wear the armor of God now. They say to get it off your chest, get on your knees and just confess. Get on your knees and just be blessed. Hit them with these and you'll beat that test. But I'm bad at tests and I like this sin. 16 years old, I was high to begin. 30 years old, I was crying within me. Thinking of drinking, drugs, and sex. Thinking about all my regrets. Think of these absurd requests to my wife and kids that are on the phone. They've been feeling all alone. They've been waiting day and night for the minute they daddy come rolling home. And I thought I could do it all by myself. Thought I could do it out God's help. Thought I could do it from the minute I was in it, but I didn't even know there was anybody else. It felt the same way just like me. Help was on the way, you'll see. J-E-S-U-S was coming and he came in the name of G-O-D.
I was watching over you through all your darkest days, so I could bring you to the light, let you know that it was me. My God, you were so far from saved. I remember every time that you cursed my name. That J-E-S-U-S. Yes, you are saved now. The breaker of chains is here to stay now. I brought you through that house of pain. I strengthened you through suffering. I raised you up from your knees and I pulled you out from the devil.
No, you never knew I was there for you. Never knew I was beside you. Every single second of every day. Every single second long. Healed me till you got down upon your knees. That's for me to enter your life. That was when I showed you my light. As long as you You wear the armor of God. You wear the armor of God now. Ephesians 6:11 got me focused on the cross. If it wasn't for the sacrifice, we would all be lost. I will ride with King Jesus because he chose to pay that cost. I will ride. Christian ride with the Savior. You wear the armor of God now. You wear the armor of God now. I will ride.
I wear the armor of God now. I wear the armor of God now.
Sure. We help out everybody on the people's
Well, I wanna be in the cavalry if they send me up to war. I want a good seat under me like my forefathers before. I want a good man when the bugle sounds and I hear the cannons roar. Well, I wanna be in the cavalry if they send me off to war. For the dawn, please save for me some gallantry that will echo when I'm gone. I beg of you, Sarge, let me lead the charge in the battle line is drawn. Let me at least leave a good hoof beat that remember light and long. Oh, I'm not a good foot soldier, make heavy sour and slow at march. And I'd be sick on a Navy ship and the sea would leave me parched. But I'm a first in line and they let me ride, by God, you'll see my start. Look back for the heath with the laurel wreath. I'll be in the cavalry if they send me up to war. Well, I want a good steed under me like my forefathers before. I want a good man when the bugle sounds and I hear the cannons roar. Well, I want to be in the cavalry if they send me. I wield my lance as the ponies dance and the black guards fire their guns. A saber keen and a saddle carbine and an army Remington. Where the hot lead streams and the cold steel and maybe a cavalryman. Well, I want to be in the cavalry if they send me off to war. And I want a good steed under me like my forefathers before. I want a good man when the bugle sounds and I hear. My boots and place them back to front, cause I won't be back on the riderless black and I'm finished in my hunt. Well, I wanna be in the cavalry, they send me off to war. Well, I wanna be in the cavalry, but I won't ride home no more.
They get so hyped when they see Obama, and I don't think anybody ever see Kamala. How you was going? What you said to Charlamagne was no mistake. You meant that, reverse that. We throwing out Kanye West mixtape. But since you Democrat, they gon' eat it up. Since you been in office, we got no love. You did it for the gays and it's a shame. This is same. All the little kids hate when they grew up. Who would told you to your face you was too soft? Talk hard, he brought his whole roof off. But it wasn't like that when we had Trump. Russia would've seen more ready to catch up. We was cool in Russia till you messed up. You who they be talking about and no scrub. Why you always look unhappy? Like you always nominated but with no Grammy. Cause your facial expression just say it all. Can you please return me and let me miss call? Nobody did build back better at all. Nobody did build back better at all. Nobody did build back better at all.
fight, stay embarrassing. I ain't even want to see when I'm regretting it. Feel better at all.
I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away, where the morning is bright and the Lamb is the light. As fair as the day, there will be peace in the valley. There will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Well, the flowers will be blooming and the grass and the skies will be clear and serene, where the sun ever beams our dreams, and no clouds there will ever be seen. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Well, the bear will be gentle and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb, and the beast from the wild shall be led by a child, and I'll be changed from this creature that I am. There will be peace in the valley for me.
Like a tincture with rosemary. Maybe we went to the store. Yeah, I know. They just disappeared.
How he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. I heard about his groaning, of his precious blood atoning. Then I repented of my sins and won the victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior. Taught me and bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ever I knew him, and all my love is due him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. I heard about his healing, of his cleansing power revealing, how he made the lame to walk again and caused the blind to see. And then I cried, dear Jesus,
come and heal my broken spirit. And somehow Jesus came and brought to me the victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and bought me with His redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew Him, and all my love was due Him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. Out of legends He has built for me in glory. And I heard about the streets of gold beyond the crystal sea. Oh, and the old redemption story. And some sweet day I'll sing up there the song of victory. Oh, Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and bought me with His redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew Him, and all my love is due Him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the called me away, where the morning is bright and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as fair as the day. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Well, the flowers will be blooming and the grass will be green. Will be clear and serene, where the sun ever beams in this valley of dreams, and no clouds there will ever be seen. There will be peace in the There will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Well, the bear will be gentle and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb, and the beast from the wild
child, and I'll be changed from this creature that I am. There will be peace in the valley. Someday there will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow. There will be
5 minutes, y'all.
peace in the valley.
Five minutes.
Great, how sweet the sound that saves a I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first began. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. His grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been back 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we know that day to sing God's praise. We first begun, and when we first began.
One minute.
Okay, so when we're waiting to sing the anthem, me and Tammy and whoever else is going to go will be at the Durskin building, the Senate building, tomorrow for, it's a dual meeting. I don't know what they call those, but it's the House and Senate and meeting for oversight of the United States Capitol Police. Manger, Lloyd, all of them there, and it should be very interesting. So we'll be there, and anybody else can come along too. People think that it's hard to go to the committee hearings. It's easier than going to your local courthouse, I promise you. You just walk in and sit down. That's all you do.
Super simple.
All right, we got like a minute or so. And who's going to lead
About
us in
30 seconds.
the anthem tonight?
As he looks longingly at Katie. I think Katie's going to. Three, two, one.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last spring? Our flag was saved us the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Something real quick. So Roy, when he comes to stage with us, gets a crash course on video. Yeah. So in the news last day or so has been the Officer Gunnell and then the Mike. Oh yeah, the crying cop. Officer Gunnell, crying cop. Yeah, I was gonna let you just say a few words about it.
Play-by-play of what's going on. I'm somewhat informationally challenged. I don't have the internet at home because of where I live, so it's a real eye-opener for me. I encourage all of you to watch. You have the majority of them or all of them on your channel, right?
It's not on my channel. I'll put them on you. Gunnell is, there's a guy in jail right here, Kyle Fitzsimons, still waiting to go to his VOP prison. And this guy is proven to the whole world he absolutely committed perjury. He lied about all these injuries he never sustained. He was one of the dumbest cops. I actually, and all these cops out here will probably agree with me, he was one of the more cowardly cops that day. He grabs his shield, he hinds about all the other police officers, he lies about his injury so he can do insurance, medical fraud. And that's what he's going to go down for. This guy's going to go down because, sadly enough, nobody in this country cares about right and wrong, and these cops murdering them. What's going to happen to him? I know all you people may know who Julie Kelly is. She used to write for American Greatness, but she is no longer there, is my point. So she's right. She has a Substack, and if you follow her on Twitter, she is really good about getting the stuff out there, and she also does a lot of the court documents, and she'll highlight what the judges are saying and stuff, so it makes it very easy, digestible. But and she's also one of the ones that was given access to all the footage. And we were talking today, a lot of these reporters, but Julie did find this on her own, I can tell. She went through the footage and she found this, nobody's even reported this. And there he is, he's walking around, nothing. And the reason it's so disgusting is because after trial, after he goes to court and lies through his teeth and commits perjury on these men, he goes to the victim impact statement and talks about how they And as soon as the Republicans took over the House and promised investigations, what does Gunnell do? He retires, so nobody can ask him questions about it anymore. So go check out how he lied. I think he's responsible with his incompetence, at very best, responsible for Roseanne Boyle. Later, then he goes and testifies in court how all the J6 are election theft protesters, or what caused him not to be able to save Roseanne when he did absolutely nothing to try to save her. Yes, yeah, right?
That's right.
So I'm going to let you just say something long enough so I can find my iPad and get our last song.
Well, anyway, yes, those videos were amazing, and check them out. I wish you all had Tommy for an actual tour guide. Yeah.
And another great place to go to get a lot of resources. Dave Summerall's put together, you know, a very comprehensive website.
There's enough footage there to put cops away for decades.
There is enough footage on Dave's site. Guys, let's God Bless America now.
If tomorrow all on my life and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom. To be an American, where and I won't forget to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died and defend her still today. This land, God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. You know, beautiful weather for a duck, so we will try to remain as dry as we can as we get to our cars this evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.
Okay, Patriots, I'm going to run, hurry to run, because I have a lot of things waiting for me. Thank you, Lala. Thank you, all you Patriots. Yeah, love you all. See you tomorrow night.
We'll see you tomorrow.
How about the canopy?
Everybody says goodbye at the same time.
Julius, thank you. We have 14 pages here. Thank you. Yeah, see you tomorrow. God bless you all.